Hello everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through episode 4. I want bees. So let's go ahead and write get bees. What else can we do today? I think we should start making a villager place. So I started making one in creative a little bit ago, and we can start on the basic aspect of it. But we are going to need a lot of mud and a lot of wheat. So let's go and collect some mud. I need to collect mud, so we will go this way to collect as much mud as possible. What do we need after we get mud? I know there was another block that I was using. Let's get mud. So I used mud, bricks, and stuff from Pale Gardens. Okay. I'm just gonna use these 2 full shovels. So whatever's left of this one and the next one. Hopefully I'll get enough mud just to get started on the build. I don't need like a huge build. There it is. Okay. So we're just about over there, and we can gather some materials. If my brain would brain right now, that'd be freaking great. But I don't think it's gonna brain. Ow! Mud! We are going to continue collecting mud, and that's what we are going to do. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my mud! Get my mud! My mud! My mud! Panda! 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 Bro! Bro! My stuff! My stuff! I hate it! Where are all the birds at? I saw birds over here and I want to get birds. Where are the birds? There's one of the birds. You're mine now. Come here. Aha! Your turn now. Don't walk in front of my fist, you dumbs. You're mine now. Thank you. There's no room for you. I have 3 of you. Okay, come on, guys. Let's head home. Bro, I cannot figure out the F5s to save my life. Okay, let's get the wood. The wood? No, let's get the mud, and then we can be on our way. But this time, I'm sitting down the parrots because we are not risking anything. All 3 of you, come over here. Okay, you're all sat. Now I need to gather as much mud as these shovels will let me. It's not instant by any means, but it works. Okay, so I got a ton of mud. I'm gonna put my shield back on, and I'm gonna grab my... Ooh, more mud. Okay, let's grab my parrots, and we can be on our way. Where are my parrots? Here's all my parrots. Okay, come on, it's dark enough. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Okay. Okay. We're okay. Sorry, parrots, you get to see your previous sibling's grave. And you, Mr. Gray Parrot, are the most susceptible to this because you were the same color. Graybird goes on this far side because this is a new Graybird. This one was not greedy, so this one gets a new name. Come over here. Sit down. Stop it! It's a start. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is I am going to probably over this way. Focus on villager breeding so that we can be in the plains biome. They'll just be plain villagers. I need more wheat though. I'm gonna need a ton more wheat. Luckily, I might have some hay bales. I can search for those. Just come on, let me sleep. I love how I'm sleeping outside even though I have a great, amazing house. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Okay, sorry. Let me sleep. Thank you. For how I would like to, have them. It will take some time, to get done. But I have a way that I would like to do it. So, hopefully, that'll be okay. To add crops and, water bucket and a composter, just so that when I bring the villagers up, they are ready to go. So their breeding will be on this side. They'll be funneled through this way into the other area. So I'll bring the villagers, they'll breed in there. This will be multiple layers of villagers and they'll all come down in the same spot, but it can go up to build level, the building height level. It will be able to, it'll all be the same output system. So villagers will be in here in this like 9x9 area up to build height. They can go as high as build height. They can be, you know, whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to have them funnel out this way. There will be a trapdoor here. So they'll think, well, 2 trapdoors here. So they'll think, oh, I can walk across here. And they'll fall down in this spot from all the way up to build height, the build height limit. They'll drop into this water source. They'll move down and they'll be placed on a wall about here, maybe a little further back. This is a build by, let's see who made this. So this villager breeder that I use is from Logical Geek Boy, and it is from version 1.16. And it still works. And this is the snapshot, the current snapshot. Oh, okay. Up in the top right corner, it's Minecraft 25W34B. That's the snapshot that we're currently in. And it does work. I tested it in creative first. So this breeder is what we're using, the design. However, there is an additional, so I layer this thing up. It can go all the way to build height. And they all go into the same funnel system. And, They all are in the same place. So, there's a couple of things that you need to know for this breeder. First off is you need a lot of blocks. And I'll link it down below. But, so you can follow a tutorial there. But what I do differently than what the tutorial shows is I layer this thing like crazy. Like, I'll put, like, as many floors as possible, so as many villages are being made at the same time as humanly possible. I just have it set up a specific way so that when I am ready for these villagers, they'll be safe and I can use them for trades. And basically, I'll send them from this breeder into the output. Then I'll take a minecart and take them to a zombifier by Chapman Farms, the zombifier. And I added my own twist to it. So they'll come around this way and they'll come right in front of a zombie. And then I ignore the output from the zombie maker or the zombifier. I ignore that. I have them turned into a zombie, switch them through trades, you know, whatever. This way into a giant trading hall. But it all starts with one farm, and that is what we are going to get started on. So, what I need to do is I need to gather carrots. One thing that I have always had issues with when it comes to this specific farm is you do need to have mob griefing set to on. because in order for villagers to break the crops and give them to the other villager with them, that does require mob griefing to be on. If you usually play with mob griefing off, then there's a high chance that this farm will not work unless you throw carrots at them or bread or whatever other food. You would have to throw them at them. If you want it to be automatic, then you do have to have mob griefing on. I need to grab a hoe and a water bucket and we can get started on the actual farm area. Some water. We got all our reeds growing and we got our, let's see. We have our farm, our breeding area for the farm right here. So we're going to fill in all that we need. We'll start growing the crops. But this place is going to be made out of mud bricks and pale wood. So we need to go find pale wood from a garden. Let's put it in order. Get mud. Get parrots. Because we ended up doing that, we can just add it to our list. What else? Get cats, get black wolf. Okay, we got everything off of this list, so now we can get rid of that and go back here. Get cats, get black wolf, get, start villager breeder, get pale oak. Our goals. We already got mud. We got parrots. We need bees, cats, black wolf, and then we need to start the villager breeder. We already started it, so we can mark that off. And then I haven't been to the positive areas yet, so maybe we should check that way. I don't want to walk like crazy far though, but I haven't been to the positive areas. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we won't. I'm gonna pull up. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that my position is on, so I know where we're at. Let's go to the positives, and maybe I'll get lucky. Positive numbers. No! There's some iron. I could steal that. We're gonna go this direction until we find something. Now it's raining. Positive numbers. I'm sure I'll find something somewhere. Ooh, is this a taiga? Oh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh. What is going on? I'm so mad right now. There's nothing that can make me feel better right now. I need an old taiga to the overgrown taiga to get the black wolf. Oh, was that it? Hang on. I saw something, so I'm gonna keep searching. Ah! See? I was right! I don't know how I could... Maybe it was the way it was loading in. I don't know. Ooh. Old growth taigas over there. I don't have enough bones, though. Okay. What is going on? Okay. 8. No, 9. 10. Okay, I need 2 more. That much. Woo! I thought that was a way further drop than it was. Okay, so we have 12. Maybe we'll get 16 with these numbers. That's not that bad. Okay. Let's take these back. I'm not going to grab the dark oak just yet because we don't really need it. But we do need resin, which is a problem. 25, 26. Are we going to get 2 more? Are my flowers? My flowers? Let's go! These are my flowers. But for now, I'm just going to get the things done on this list, and we will continue at our own pace. What? There's lapis on the surface! What is going on? What? that? What? Ooh, I need to come back here with my brush. Where's my book? I don't need the book, actually. Text. Negative 203, 65, negative 297. Washed up ruin? Question mark? I need my coordinate book. I don't know why I don't have my coordinate book. But to go into the trial chamber things later. But for now, what I need to focus on is getting stuff done, getting things situated, getting enough armor and experience to upgrade and enchant my armor. Once it gets to the point where I can do those things, I will be able to fight the things I want to fight and get through the things I want to get. We are on day 56, so we're working on it. We're getting to the point where we're able to fight things and go to the nether, get some netherite, figure that stuff out. Shield. Drop some stuff off. We do need feathers though, so I'm not sure how we're gonna go about that. Okay, we have those written down. This one can stay up here. Let's go and gather some chickens. We need some chickens. So, there's so many of you! What? Jeez, man! You're awful. You're horrible. You should all be ashamed. Ah! 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 Midday. Midday. Bro needs to knock it off. Bro needs to catch some hands. How did I forget the bed? What? This is stupid. This whole thing sucks. How did I forget the bed? Bro is not slick. Bro gonna catch these hands. As the days continue, I just keep getting weaker and weaker, okay? I know I play on hard mode, but still. Ugh. We have the bed. We have the materials. Okay, let's get that cooked really quickly so I can bring the materials with me. I'm gonna put them in a bundle. Having the materials on me but saving space is extremely important to me. We've gone positive, positive. We've gone negative, negative. Now we need to go positive, negative, and negative, positive. Whoa. Is that an axolotl? There's an axolotl on the lawn. There is an axolotl supposed to be. Ah! He's so cute! I got the axolotl. At least I have an axolotl now. But let's get out of here and keep going the direction that we were. What biome is this? What biome is this? Hopefully I find what I'm looking for. Old pine. Okay, so this is where, if we're gonna find any of the black dogs, they'll be here. But if we go into the spruce, then we'll get like the kind of tannish dogs. They're like tan / gray. So that's pine. This one might be spruce. Yeah, this is spruce. So, well, maybe some over there is not spruce and it's pine instead. I don't know. we're just gonna have to work with it and look around until we find dogs. Guys, I found it! I found it! I found it! I found it! Okay, 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 I found them. They're so cute! You're mine! You're mine! You're mine! Okay, let's go to the spruce. Let's see if I can find another spruce area and try and find one of the other dogs. Because I'm over here anyway, I might as well make use of it and try and find another dog. Where would it be, though? That's the question. This dog, however, is mine. Where are you at? Come on. There you go. Let's find the other dog. Found one. You're mine now. Ha 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 ha. Alright, everybody. We are back home and we are going to take these dogs up here. Come on, dogs. Over here in the corner. Alright, we got lots of animals. We got lots of animals going on. I think we can move the birds and put them somewhere else, but I do want to keep all of the wolves here in the order they were tamed. Besides Precious, of course. Precious gets special treatment because she's a special girl. However, these dogs, this one is Dog. These don't have names yet. This one is Rusty. And this one doesn't have a name yet, and this one doesn't have a name yet, but that's okay. I will figure out names for the birds as well, but for now, we are going to end here. And so thank you so much for joining in on this week's episode. As always, I had really fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!